The Black Moon is no longer the focus of my dreams. It has become a backdrop for cannon fire, exploding ships and stations. The visions grow more intense as I travel farther away from home. Home. These days the word has a hollow ring to it. Am I right to let events sweep me along like this? But I cannot indulge in such thoughts. At this stage, even a small lapse in attention could cost millions of lives, billions. This is no time to lose my resolve. We drove the Gorgs from the Aatrox system and seized control. We have plans to erect another fortress station. If ceasefire negotiations prove fruitful, we may usher in a more lasting peace with the reigning clan. Unfortunately, this will not guarantee complete stability. The Vardrags have warned us that the Gorgs are far from unified when it comes to political matters. Conflicts between clans are common, and the ruling clan's authority is not absolute. Clans that declare themselves renegades are free to attack ships that stray into their systems, ceasefire or no ceasefire. Inevitably, this schism means that many more lives must be risked and lost. Rear Admiral Norbank has promoted me to Commodore and has placed the heavy cruiser Avalanche under my command. This allows him to send me on highly perilous missions in the most fiercely contested sectors. I should have guessed there would be a catch. Working with Commander Sweetwater and the Ghosts, we operate as a quick response unit. Our duty is to support reconnaissance missions, protecting the Ghosts, and reacting to incidents on the bloody and mutinous frontier. The importance of our role is matched only by the phenomenal risks involved. I can only hope that Angel is correct, and that somehow our actions will prove to be steps on the path to our ultimate goal, the liberation of Earth. As for the Ghosts, they're fascinating company, really. I feel a sort of adolescent pride that the Ghosts have chosen me as their partner, even if this was mainly down to luck. Their liaison officer, Commander Sweetwater, is almost as difficult to handle as the Ghost scouts themselves. At least I don't end up sparring with the latter on a daily basis. Given the extent of her abilities, I feel Sweetwater's arrogance is forgivable. Perhaps we cannot really consider her human anymore. She spent a long time in Mist, the Ghost's system, and they have altered her, both anatomically and mentally. She has capabilities the average human can only dream about. I must confess that I envy her at times. Like Angel, she is both my closest ally and a distant enigma.
Greetings, Earthlings! My name is Zero Jake and welcome back to Nexus, the Jupiter Incident.
Vacation is over, Commodore. The Ghosts have brought me some interesting news. Even Central Command haven't heard about this yet. Our scouts have encountered an inactive Mechanoid within Ragra territory. It's floating among the asteroids as if dead. We have never seen anything like this before. Your AI, I beg your pardon, I mean Miss Angel, seems very excited. She believes we should take a closer look at this anomaly. And I agree. We ought to find out what happened to it, and how it ended up out of action. I'm sure you're aware how valuable this discovery may turn out to be. I've anticipated a positive response, Commodore. We're already prepared for departure.
So, we are moving to investigate a inert mechanoid. Interesting. We've of course got some more information new to us about the Gorg ceasefire. You can pause whenever you want to. And the Ragra clan, which we will probably encounter. But first of all, fun thing to note. We now have a new ship, which is the Avalanche, as mentioned in the cutscene. Commanded by Captain David Cole. You can read this if you want to. It basically says that he is a man of few words, but if you get him talking about weapon systems, he will talk for quite a while. Now, we do have a bunch of resources to spend, and we're going to first outfit the Angel Wing, as in fashion. Now, we do have quite a lot of new things. First of all, I believe Eliminator torpedoes are new, or they might not be, but definitely one thing is new is the Volcano Plasma Gun, which is an upgrade of the Magma Plasma Gun in that it's a bit more damaging. It's also longer range than the Particle Gatling guns, and so therefore is going to be much better at killing things from a longer range. So what we're going to do is we're going to swap out one of our Particle Gatling guns for a Volcano Plasma Gun. Pretty good. We have a jamming shield. That's good as well. And we can also get a new fusion... a new support generator, right? Swap this one out for a Quark support generator. Yes. Basically, it's a bit better at its job. We also have an upgrade to our weapon energy generator in terms of the combat firestorm generator, which is an upgrade of the fire cloud, which we could have received if we wanted to. That's why we didn't upgrade to a fire cloud, because, well, the fire cloud was basically a side grade for a waste of resources. And then, in addition, if we go to squadrons, we can see that we've got cyborgs as a new commando squadron, and flash fighters, which are an improvement over spark fighters. Now, we will still be using spark fighters, since they, they soak a lot of damage. But we're going to be taking flash fighters, which leaves us with one resource left. Noting that I'm actually not going to take flash fighters. We've got all plasmas, we've got sensor array, we've got ECM. ECM's important. Combat drive's important as well. Could we add another volcano gun? I think we will. There we go. We've now got 2 volcano plasma guns, which we should hopefully be able to power at the same time. If not, then that's going to be a useless thing, right? Next, we're going to go to the Avalanche, which is our new heavy cruiser. Fun thing to note. It has 6 weapon slots, availability for 2 heavy weapons. The weapon generator cannot provide energy for all of them. Important thing to note. We have 2 Eliminator torpedoes, very good against hull. We have a 2 bubble energy shells, a particle Gatling gun, and a magma plasma gun. All pretty fun stuff. But what we're going to do is we're going to change the magma plasma gun out for... we could add a bubble energy shell. So my thinking here is, we've got torpedoes, right? Torpedoes are very good against hull, however they have limited ammo. So we could change them out for particle Gatling guns. Or, so currently, with the way that we're going to do this, we could have it, actually undo. We could take out these 2 Eliminator torpedoes and put particle Gatling guns, which would give our total up to 3, and 2 bubble energy shells, which is okay. Another option would be changing one of these to a bubble energy shell, which will be able to basically kill shields faster, which might be something that we want. We could even have this be a dedicated shield killer, if we so desire. But before we do that, because I want to make sure that we have enough, we're going to add a fusion support generator, for that lovely fusion support drives and things. We could also add some plasma cells if we wanted to. Yeah, so we're going to get rid of the torpedoes. I'm not so good with torpedoes. And we're going to add in 2 particle Gatling guns. I may decide to change this decision later. Good. We're also going to add 2 plasma cells, because boy do I love that plasma cell. I believe that should be it. We could add another L2 fusion generator for all of the overcharging. We've got single laser globe flak system, though I don't think that's going to be a problem this mission. 2 bubble energy shell. We could change out this magma for another bubble energy shell. because we're going to upgrade it to a volcano at some point, but we can't right now. And this is based... Okay, right. Here's the thing. Doing this mission, I have found that the magma plasma gun has more range than the particle Gatling gun. If you say, hey, I want you to shoot this thing, it will only shoot the magma plasma gun because it will go for the longest range it can, right? We're going to get rid of this, we're going to add a bubble energy shell, and we're going to deal with it, right? It means that attack shields, it will go into range and all anti-shield weapons will work. Attack hull, all anti-hull weapons will work without me having to micromanage. Trust me, that's helpful. If we go to the Brutus, oh boy, the Brutus, as you can see, it's a bit injured and it's got a bit of a problem with its deflection drive. Now, this deflection drive is going to be needed, so we're going to repair that. Because for this experimental tactic, which I haven't tried out yet, to work, we're gonna do this by the skin of our teeth. We're going to add a quark support generator, which will be used to give us support energy, you know the story, yada yada yada. In fact, no. We're going to add 2 fusion support generators. Right? This will give us, I believe, more than 1 quark support generator. And what we're going to add is, if I can find it, a standard ECM. So, you know, the Brutus now has the ability to dodge, because ECMs are very useful. I know this due to foresight of knowing that this mission's going to be hell for one certain ship, the Brutus, because it just gets its ass handed to it on a daily basis. I'm going quite off plan here, but that's fine. On to the Sparta, last thing. The Sparta is a combat ship, so we're going to change it out for a jamming shield. We're going to add a quark support generator. And we are going to... Should we swap one of these, or should we upgrade the particle Gatling gun? We could upgrade the particle Gatling gun for a magma, which would allow it to be longer range, though I don't think that's a problem. We've got an we've got ECCM. We're going to change that for an ECM, simply because the ability to be defensive is much better than the ability to die. Well, to kill enemies, right? We're also going to add spark fighters, which should bring up our total to maximum capacity, and heal hull. Okay, so that gives us 4 spark fighters and 3 circle gunboats. Squadrons, that is. Okay, so since this mission is going to be painful, I have continuously said that missions are painful, and I seem to have the good luck of completing them on the first try. Now, I have been rambling for quite a lot, and that's because I really, really don't want to do this mission. But whatever, let's do it.
Sir, the recon data was accurate. There is a mechanoid at the coordinates given.
What did you expect? A line of go-go dancers?
The Scouts' talent for retrieving sensitive information without being detected is unrivaled. We have nothing but the greatest respect for them. The only unexpected thing here is that I was the first to be told about such an important discovery.
You weren't the first, Commander. I was.
Of course, but I understand that Rear Admiral Norbank has yet to hear of this.
That's my understanding, too.
Well, whoever knows about it, I owe you my thanks, Commander.
You don't owe me a thing, Commodore. If you happen to benefit from something I say, that's just a coincidence. If you're so desperate to show your gratitude, you can start by replacing the pastel pink sheets in my cabin.
You're right. I'm sure they clash with your eyeshadow. Calling all ships. Do not open fire on the Mechanoid under any circumstances. I repeat, under no circumstances should you fire at the Mechanoid. If it decides to wake up, we're all dead.
Copy that, sir. Copy that, Commodore. We are not opening fire.
Its energy level is so low that a few shots probably won't recharge it to a critical level, but that's not a theory I want to test. The use of the data scanner should be well within acceptable parameters. If we leave it behind, I calculate it will take approximately 16 months to gather sufficient sunlight to reactivate itself. Using the scanner will reduce its recharge time to 5.5 months.
How did it get to this state?
I have insufficient data to form a cogent hypothesis. If I get the opportunity to take a closer look, maybe I will be able to tell you more.
Yes, sir.
And thus we proceed to data scan. We're gonna save temporarily here, if you don't mind. because I know bad things are going to happen. Okay, so here's the plan, right? We're going to have some company in a second, and it's going to be some pretty nasty company. I'm doing this whilst we're scanning the Mechanoid. This will show me how much time I have left. We're going to do interference with the Brutus on defensive, so that we can drag some ships away, and then we should be able to deal with the enemies.
Task complete. Scientific analysis complete.
What does the data tell us?
The mechanoid body is basically nanomolecular. It consists of tiny machines. These machines can organize themselves into almost any shape imaginable. With its energy level so low, the main algorithms of the mechanoid software are inactive. In its current state, I believe I could even take control of it.
Then you could even destroy it.
Destroy it? Yes, I could do that. Of course, that would prevent my studying it further.
It's a mechanoid, Angel, not a damn butterfly. It's too big to take with us, and besides, energy from the ship's system might reanimate it.
I'm going over. This is unbelievable. They've created the perfect hardware. Everything is so comfortable.
Angel, return immediately. The mechanoid's energy level is increasing.
Don't panic. The energy increase is only me. I've got everything under control. Give me a chance to dig deeper. I need more time.
Time's not on our side. You should know better than to gamble like this. The only thing that we know about this technology is that it's extremely destructive. If you can destroy it, do so. Then come back immediately. Angel? Angel, do you hear me? Angel, answer me!
Asagauni. Surube torerete. Mora nichu.
I do not understand. Please repeat. Is there a problem? Commodore, Angel is talking in Japanese. Japanese? Why? Did anyone understand what she just said? Well, technically, her native language is Japanese. My knowledge of the language is rudimentary, but it sounds to me like poetry. Poetry? Angel, return immediately. That's an order. Angel, are you still there?
The air shimmers. White flight of an unknown insect.
Commodore, I think we may be in trouble. I'm pleased to see all those years of academic study weren't wasted, Mr. Veltman. Something must have tipped the balance of her mind. She's reciting poems, haikus. Her artistic subroutines have taken over. It may be a defense strategy to protect her mind against the aggressive mechanoid algorithms. Just what we need, a poetry recital. Can we do anything to help her? I'm afraid we can do nothing but wait. Angel, listen to me. You have to come back immediately. Are you all right?
Sleet-dappled snowscape. Warm imprint in bedsheets, split by a single pane.
Bedsheets? Angel, what are you talking about? What happened to you? Are you there?
Barns burnt down. Now I can see the moon.
Sir, Gorg ships have arrived.
You craven maggots! Did you really believe that real warriors would be fooled by your greased handshakes and supplicatory lips? Did you think we wouldn't see through the painted mask of hypocrisy? Fools! Shadlock recognizes no treaty, save the eternal covenant of death in glorious battle.
Sir, we estimate they're at least twice as strong as us.
Okay, I'm just going to pause briefly here because we're in quite the trouble. There's a mechanoid here, and we have about 8 Gorg ships. 4 of which are cruisers, and 1 of which is a battleship. We are outclassed by miles. Now, I could tell you some tactical information about this. These guys are running a similar setup to me, as in they have energy shells, kill shield, hull damagers, kill hull. They're pretty deadly if they all target one ship, which is going to be painful. Now, if we go over to the other guys, this is what makes it mission difficult. These guys use heavy lasers. And if you remember correctly, heavy lasers kill anything. Well, they mainly target devices, but heavy lasers go through shields. So the ship that's getting pounded by the heavy lasers kind of needs to be as evasive as possible. This is what we've outfitted the Brutus for. The Brutus, equipped with its ECM and deflection drive, should be able to lure these guys away or distract them. I am currently undecided on which way we're going to take. We're going to save temporarily. I saved a bit earlier than I should have. This will save time. Now, these do seem impossible odds, but trust me, I've done it before. I did it my first try, but when I went to replicate it so that I could make sure I've got my strategy ready, it didn't work. I'm trying to keep all ships alive. That's my objective, because replacing one of these ships with, equipping it with new things is just painful. You saw that the deflection drive took away 4 resource, right? 4 more resource than I should do. The campaign gets harder if you have to replace ships. And if we lose the Avalanche, then that's going to be ridiculously painful. Well, not as painful as losing either Brutus or Sparta. Let's just say that. So, the plan is, we have the Brutus here, lovely Brutus, by Mr. Veltman. He is going to go up to these fellas, right? He's going to go up to the Menace and its gang and start getting shot at. It is then going to rendezvous with the fleet, right? This means that it gets targeted by all of the lasers and will remain the target. That's how that's how I see the AI working in this, from experience. We are then going to systematically take out all of these guys. Now, the problem is that these guys, once they enter the fray, they're going to be targeting another guy. And we want that person to also be on evasive and max shield power. Basically to improve things. Now, the difficult question is, which one of you has the highest power? Noting that you've got a quark generator, you've got 2 fusion generators, Sparta, you also have a ECM, right? Yes, you do. So what we could do, we could have the Sparta go here and deal with deflect against these guys. The Brutus go here and deflect against these guys, and then we have the Angel Wing and Avalanche, and if either of the other ships are in range, focus fire down any ship of opportunity. That's going to make sense later, but that's the plan. So Sparta, you're going to go here.
Yes, sir.
And Brutus is already en route. We're going to put Angel Wing and Avalanche on the drill group 1 because that's going to make it easier, but I'm not going to move them around like a control group because that makes them go into formation and that takes about 20 years to do. Possibly longer than this video. Right, let's do this.
All units, raise your shields. Angel, your karaoke slot's over. Return to the ship. We cannot stay here and fight.
Look thus upon this crumbling world. A star at dawn, a petal in the breeze. A bubble trembling on a dreamer's lid. A guttering flame, a shadow and a sneeze.
Angel, wake up. The Gorgs will either blow us to pieces, or the fight will recharge the Mechanoid. We're all going to die here with you. You've got to come back.
Autumn wind. Gods, Buddha. Lies, lies, lies.
Sir, we'll have to commit ourselves soon. Awaiting your orders. Understood.
Commodore, we have to go. We don't stand a chance.
We can't leave Angel behind. And we can't allow the Gorgs to get the Mechanoid.
Even if it means our lives?
The Professor is right. We need the Mechanoid at all costs.
Angel?
Everything's all right, Commodore. I experienced some problems with my personalities, but they've been rectified. My analysis is still incomplete, but I can use some of the Mechanoid systems against the Gorgs. I'll be able to control their ships for a short period of time. Do not forget, Commodore, our possessing of this Mechanoid is the key to rescuing Earth.
Your personalities? What kind of personalities are you talking about? There'll be time for that later, Doctor. Attention all ships, we're engaging in combat.
Okay, so as you can see, these heavy lasers are wrecking the Sparta's hull. If the Sparta takes much more beating, it's going to die, and that's not going to be productive. Now, Angel's going to help out by hacking some of the enemy ships, which is useful. But the order in which that happens is random, hence why I made a save point. I'm basically going to zerg this as much as possible until I win with all 4 ships standing. That's been the plan in case I fail, so let's continue. Now it's currently running on evasive and it's trying to get away as quickly as possible. Your ECM is on because you have support. Okay, right. We're going to reduce sensor power so that we can get the Sparta to move away. Meanwhile, if we look at the Angel Wing, it's getting hammered by these fellas. If we lose the Angel Wing, then that's game over, so I don't really care at this point. You're firing Volcano Plasma Gun. Wycombe Moron. Okay. Who are you targeting? You're targeting C, which is the Menace. Ah, right, yes. The Avalanche should make quick work of the Menace, and in order to improve that, let's target this with that. No. This with Menace. Menace, there we go. Right. And we're going to pump as much weapon power into the Avalanche as possible, because as you remember, its weapon generator isn't enough.
Commodore, I have disabled the Darkness's shield.
Now, here's a fun thing. Angel just disabled the shields for that guy. I think he's a bit too far away to attack, don't you think? Well, actually, no. We have Volcano Plasma Guns to do all of that. So, the Angel Wing will now shoot at the Darkness for a bit of damage, because that's kind of the longest range weapons we have. Angel Wing is currently... So, the plan on making sure that the Angel Wing doesn't take too much damage is we're going to be as evasive as possible, defense, and we're going to be using Combat Drive, which is evasive, and ECM, which decreases enemy chance to hit, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Good, right. Back to the mission. If we switch over to the Sparta, I believe you're now out of combat range, right? Nearly. Well, it does have quite a few fighters around us, so we're going to deploy some Spark fighters. You're going to keep running, because I want you to lure. I want you to, you know, not die. Once we've killed the laser guys, then you can rejoin. The Angel Wing is going to be a different problem, however, since your shields are going to go down once we run out of support energy. Full powered weapons as well.
Warning, our squadrons are under attack. Enemy shield has task complete.
Enemy shield collapsed, so we're gonna... No, you can stay like that. Yeah, you can attack the Darkness. Darkness, do you have shields yet? No, you don't. Right, continue attacking Darkness. No, we don't want that. We want Plasma Cannon. Well, Particle Cannon to hit the Menace, because we're overcharging like no tomorrow. Avalanche, your job is now, instead of bubble energy shells, you're now going to fire all your particle guns at the Menace. Hey, Brutus, that person I thought was going to be sacrificial, kill the Menace for me. Basically, we want to kill as many ships as possible in as quick as time as possible.
I have disabled the engines of the Mauler.
That's not useful, Angel. Please do better.
Squadron destroyed.
Was that all the squadrons hitting me? Yeah, they're still engaging the Sparta. These are bombers, right? No, they're fighters. Okay. Then they're rubbish. Good. As you can see, a lot of fighters. We go back over to Angel Wing. You're not taking too much. We've always got to keep an eye on the systems of Sparta in case that we lose, for example, engines. Luckily, we're going to be replacing these secondary engines soon, I believe. Because we upgraded the fusion drive, we don't want to lose that. We definitely don't want to lose anything else. Especially the IP drive, because that means that we lose the ship entirely. Fun fact, if you take out the IP drive completely, that ship is gone.
We have lost a fighter.
I don't care, computer.
Enemy squadron destroyed.
Yeah, go down to 0 weapon power. Disable sensor so that we can get some more power into that. You can decrease power to shield temporarily so that we can regain power in support. Keep heading the Menace.
We have a problem. The Mechanoid is recharging fast because of all the dispersed energy. It is going to escape from under my control.
We have lost
What?
a fighter.
How much time do we have left?
Destroyed.
Less than 10 minutes. I'll be able to escape in time, but don't move too far away.
Right, okay. Sparta should be safe from fight. Well, is kind of safe from fighters. I'm going to recall them so that we can repair them and possibly send them back out again.
Warning. We are under attack.
I don't care, computer. I've realised this.
Squadron destroyed. We
Enemy.
have lost a fighter.
Yeah, dock the fighter then. Right, as you can see, we're moving these guys. Well, we're making these guys move because they're now out of range, right? That's the sneaky part of this. You, Mr. out of range, just increase engine power. Use your fusion drive. I need you to get over there now so that you can kill the menace. Might be a good idea, huh? Same with you, Angel Wing. Switch to fusion and full power to engines. Because the Sparta, you'll start hearing warning sounds in a second.
Enemy squadron.
Commodore, I have disabled the mauler.
Mauler. Bit too far away there, Angel. Could you take over one of their ships, please, so I can jump it out?
The shield.
Right, Menace is nearly down. The Sparta's nearly dead, though, so not really that good. Yeah, let's just fire everything at the Menace.
Ship is being
Good, right, target ship is being evacuated. Okay, everyone, engage the radar. We still have another cruiser called... No, we don't have another cruiser here. That's good. That means they're all frigates, and we can take out those frigates. Once all of those frigates are down, we can turn around the Sparta and use it to attack.
enemy squadron destroyed.
The Sparta is going to have to hold out for quite a while longer. I might have the Sparta start turning around because it is leaving the area.
I have disabled the engines of the grinder.
That's not... Oh, actually, no, that is helpful. Right. Fun thing about having no engines,
Aye, aye, sir.
you can't dodge. Yeah, Sparta, I'm going to have you rejoin the fight now.
Yes, sir.
Because I don't really care if you die, because you're a frigate. I may as well accept the fact that you are going to die, so...
Emergency. Hull integrity is critical. Warning.
Oh no.
We are under attack.
Oh, such a shame. You're about to die. How about we jump you away?
Yes, sir.
Warning. Shield down.
Get out now. Now, out now. You have solved your you have done your purpose. Get out. And thus we save a ship. That ship is no longer dead. We are now blinded, by the way. Right, you've now escaped. The laser guys are going to hit another target. We've slowed down enough so that these guys are catched up. It's all getting a bit out of control. We've also lost one of... Well, we've also, quote-unquote, lost one of our ships. That's fine. We can't jump the engine wing out. That is the one ship that we are not allowed to leave. The Avalanche, I believe, is about to get hit by the lasers, right?
I have disabled the engines of the grinder.
You've done it again. I want you to capture
Shield
something.
task complete.
Angel is not being helpful in this situation, possibly because she thinks I'm winning. That's not the case. Right. Okay, everybody. Fire everything. The engine wing is going to need some shield charging, which is not going to be helpful. Stop using that. You're using combat drive. That's good. Use your particle Gatling gun to kill the grinder. Use your particle Gatling gun to kill the grinder. Angel Wing. Hi, friend. How are you doing? Max your shields. Because you are going to die. Trust me, it is the only way... Well, actually, you could cloak. Are you far enough away? You technically are far enough away, so he could cloak. Just a quick thing. Right, we're going to try cloaking. Because that's the fun thing of doing things. Right, so we want to hit stealth, disable ECM, cloaking on, disable combat, enable stealth, get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you, go.
Warning. We have been detected.
Yes. Hey, notice that we've still got our shield up. How useful. Right, Angel Wing, I just want you to move. Right, oh, it just disabled your shield because I told you to move.
Warning. We have been detected. Warning. We have been detected.
Yeah, maybe this wasn't such a good idea. Yeah, change to defensive. This isn't going to work. Well, there's nothing hard in trying,
We have
right?
been detected. Target ship is being evacuated. Emergency.
Maybe there
Hull
is.
integrity is critical.
Let's not do that, shall we?
Warning.
Let's continue with the previous plan of get out of dodge. So what we can do is we can click here and go here, and it will remain all the same, which is brilliant. You'll still fire everything at the place that I said to fire at, which is good. Your shields should maintain themselves if you are maintaining ECM. We'll have to keep an eye on you. Grinder is about to go down. You're taking fire from about everything. Let's keep your combat drive up. Oh, and your IP drive, that would be useful. Because replacing that is not going to be fun.
Target ship is...
Right, grinder is down. Grinder down. Excellent. Right, next thing I want you guys to do is I want you to engage the raider. Or do I want the mauler? That's the grinder.
Yes, sir.
Let's engage the raider. I want these guys with lasers dead, so that we can single-handedly deal... Yeah, if we jump away, that's not going to be fun. We might die before we jump away, but we'll lose the mission if we do so.
Commodore, the ambush...
Oh, I love
Yours.
that. Thank you. Goodbye.
Yes, sir.
Warning. Shield down.
This is the best thing ever, because I can make it run away. It basically removes one ship from the fight. It's a pretty damn useful thing, and I wish that that would happen with the battleship. Because the battleship, as you can see, has all the plasma guns and the energy shells, which is dealing damage to the Angel Wing. Angel Wing is about to get a bit of a beating since it's about to run out of energy. Get rid of the sensor. Something exploded. That was possibly something else. There are now 5 enemy combatants left on the field. Was that the... What am I telling you to attack? Oh yeah, you're attacking the radar. The slash... Oh yeah, okay. Just double checking. We might be able to do this. Jump already! No, you piece of... Okay, never mind. It didn't leave, but I did just waste it.
engines of the radar.
The radar engine's down. We're targeting the radar. Yes, we are.
Understood.
That's useful. Angel Wing, you're about to lose your shields. Brace for impact. I kind of say that. Though your engines aren't going... Your shields aren't going down. They're on the brink, though. And...
Warning.
Shields down!
Shield down. Enemy shield has collapsed.
Pray for your
Task
gods.
Complete.
Yeah, the Angel Wing's now going to take a punishing. That Raider's shields are down. Yeah, let's hit it, people. Hit the Raider.
Affirmative.
I'm going to make you disable sensors and disable everything, right? I need as much weapon... No, hang on. You can still use your volcano plasma guns to hit the radar. I want you to have as much stuff as possible available so that you can stay alive. Jamming shields should go up now.
I have activated
You are now targeting the Brutus. You have activated the IP of the
IP
Slash.
drive of the Slash.
Okay. That would make it easier since I wouldn't have to deal with lasers all the time. Angel Wing shields are back up.
Being evacuated.
Target ship being evacuated. The Slash is going to hyperspace. Well, activating its IP drive, and now we can switch over to killing the battleship. Oh, good. Right, we're finally getting around to it.
Aye, aye, sir.
Let's kill the menace first. You're on defensive. You're on offensive for no reason. You should go on defensive. You're on defensive. The Avalanche. You took no. You took hardly any systems damage. You're brilliant. Right. Let's proceed, shall we? Bye. Right, Brutus, are you okay there? Why are we attacking the menace? Why are you attacking the menace? We don't want to attack the menace. We want to attack one of the enemy ships.
Understood.
that are, you know, still functional, you weird person. Let's hit the radar since that's got more hull damage dealt to it. Oh, have you gone back to... Oh, for God's sake, I thought we stopped doing this. Come on! You're just killing me now. Tile sensor. Get yo shield back, matey.
I have overloaded the weapon generator of the bloodshed.
Right, the bloodshed can no longer fire weapons. This is gonna make things easy. Avalanche is getting shot at. Come on, people, let's get this job done, shall we? Right, I want you to stock up support power for when the Angel Wing gets under attack again. Darkness shield's taking damage. Avalanche is taking some fire. We're going to fire another bubble energy shell at that. No, not bomb battle engines. You need to get in range. Yeah, you need to get in range of the darkness. You're also taking a bit of shield damage. That's fine. The darkness is mine. Okay then, let's leave. Let's attack something else. Let's attack the Mauler.
Darkness is yours.
Shield down.
Oh no, not my precious shields. I wonder what I'll do with them. Now, some people would say that, yeah, you should attack with these ships, but what I would say, no, jump them away. Because if the case that they do jump away, you've killed a ship instantly. If they don't, a ship now no longer has shields. That's effectively killing a ship there. Though technically it escaped, so it might show up later, but I don't care. For now, I just want to live, with all of my ships still alive. The Avalanche being a champ there, getting shot by everything. My God, you're brilliant. You're doing a bang-up job, David. Dave. Can I call you Dave? No, I guess not. Never mind. Right. There's only so much left of that these guys can hit me. Once we kill the Mauler...
I have disabled the engines of the Mauler.
Oh, I thank you, Angel. That's very useful. It means I can kill it. Once we take out the Mauler, it should reduce the enemy's capability to kill me to near zero. If I don't, you know, start messing around. Now, that Mechanoid is pretty far away from the fight, so we should be fine.
Enemy task complete.
Right, Mauler's shields are down. Let's hit it with everything we've got, Captain. Picard. Oh, the Starship Enterprise. Shush. We'll have none of that. I'm just making sure everyone's doing what they want to do, because it's going to be much better for us. Noting that having a sensor on increases your emissions, and therefore makes it easier to hit the ship as well. Because, you know, if you have a high emission level, it's easier to hit you because the targeting works better. Whatever. We're still going to have sensors on the Angel Wings since you're not taking any damage anymore. We're also going to up your weapon so that you can field both of these. Yeah, so dealing with lasers first is a good thing.
The weapon generator of the bloodshed.
Now that's just overkill there. The bloodshed is their main weapon platform now. They're as good as dead, I believe.
I have activated the IP drive of the Mauler.
I don't think that's necessary. I will kill it anyway. In fact, there's no point in killing it now, so let's just hit the ambush. Because look...
Commodore, the Mechanoid has recharged. I have lost my control over it.
Uh-oh. That's bad. Here comes the Mechanoid, everybody.
Enemy shield has collapsed. Target ship is being evacuated.
Why is the Mechanoid killing everything for us?
Has collapsed. Task complete.
I swear they're supposed to be our enemy.
Target ship is being evacuated.
Bye.
Why didn't it attack us?
One icicle short, another is long. Why is it like that?
Basically, I don't know. Well, successful. We killed all the Gorg ships, and none of our ships died. Way! We lost some spark fighters, though we didn't lose any squadrons. We scanned the Mechanoid, we didn't let it fall into enemy hands, and we destroyed all Gorg ships. Thumbs up. The mission may be considered a success, though we did not achieve all our objectives. It could have turned out a lot worse. Angel returned with a great deal of information from the Mechanoids that will no doubt prove useful in the future. Excellent. We managed to destroy these ships, and the other ones that escaped into subspace, well, they're fine, right? You know, they don't count as destroyed, but they do count as being destroyed for our objective. Pretty good. I believe that the Mechanoid just goes, right, I'm tired of this, let's kill everything else, when you've got 2 ships remaining. Or 3 ships. It might be on a timer. I don't care. We won, and that's all she said on the matter. Now, we're going to go and hunt down this Mechanoid, because that's an interesting thing it just did, in the next episode. Until then, my name has been Zero Jake. End transmission.